Greetings, friends, and welcome to the first round of Climb the Tower Tournament. Nerd Gaming was unable to co-commentate with me today due to previous obligations, which we completely understand, so I apologize. It's just going to be me commentating, but here we are. Let's take a look at our matchups and get this tournament rolling. I hope you guys enjoy. All right, before we get going with any of the runs, we're going to take a look at where things sit now. Next level and Sir Nickington will both be automatically moving on. As we've already shown in the intro, we got Timeline Retro Games versus Tim Danger, Speed Demon 8706 versus Retro Gaming with Brandon, The 8th Bit versus Gaming with Grumpy, JD versus Benny Kapow, DCO Speedmaster versus Eric Busby, and ZV Gaming versus Italian Meat Gaming. This is looking like it's going to be a good tournament, folks. Let's get into the action. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the moment we've been waiting for, the beginning of Climb the Tower Tournament, Round 1, Match 1. To start things off, we have Timeline Retro Games versus Tim Danger. And they're off. Timeline a little bitty hop, and Tim Danger with just a straight run to the right. To avoid the initial chuck drop. Now bear in mind that Tim Danger did have some frame drops, but he does have a complete run and the clocks sync up at the end. Alright, and we're off. No problems getting up the first obstacle. Timeline Retro Games falls short of the big jump. Tim nails it. He's got the checkpoint. Timeline already got to make up some ground. That first jump is a killer. That first jump will take a lot of people out. Tim's got the goal for level 1, and Timeline drops his second attempt. Tim Danger moving on to stage 2, ready to start working on Ascension, as Timeline Retro lines up again for the big jump. Big jump, nails it, and moving on, he's got the checkpoint. Tim is moving up through Ascension. Koopa jump, and he's got that. The triple piranhas on Timeline side is a goal. Moving on, as Tim is past the checkpoint in that, he's got the shell jump as well. Blue coin spin jump, and Tim Danger is already through Ascension. Tim Danger pulling into an early lead as Timeline begins his work on Ascension. Double fireball to Sparky, not an issue. The Koopa jump, he overshoots the Koopa. Oof, this is the stage Tim Danger had the most frame drops on. Apologize for the quality of this section. And short of the Koopa. Tim Danger hitting the checkpoint. And we got the Koopa. Alright, we got checkpoint in Ascension for Timeline as Tim Danger clears Chutes and Ladders. Thwimp, second shot at the shell jump, overshoots the shell. Tim Danger moving on to Speed Runner. Hopefully we get it here, and he overshoots the shell again. Tim Danger starting his way through Speed Runner. Falling platforms, moving platform, potable checkpoint. Tim Danger is steamrolling these levels. We got the shell jump, we got the Koopa. Alright, we are on to the wall climb and clear of Ascension as Tim Danger clears Speed Runner. Tim Danger moving into Vitamin K as Timeline starts Chutes and Ladders. No problems on the saws for Timeline, hits the Turtles. Tim coming up on the quad jump. Oh, we got a death by Timeline. Another death that's going to widen the gap a little bit for him. Tim Danger's got the checkpoint, no problem. Good on Turtles there. And up. Timeline's got the checkpoint. Up and over, and off the Chuck. Tim takes a hit, giving Timelines a chance to clean up some space. Timeline is through Chutes and Ladders. As Tim Danger makes his second attempt on the second half of Vitamin K. Tim Danger staying low and clearing Vitamin K as Timeline starts Speedrunner. Problem with the Turtles, no problem with the falling platforms, moving platform. We got a checkpoint for Timeline. Thwomp, platforms, Potaboo. Tim is starting White Zone as Timeline finishes Speedrunner. Tim's got the checkpoint in White Zone, and Speedrunner is making his way now to Vitamin K. Tim Danger takes a hit on those moving blocks. Timeline's got another chance to catch up here, close some of the gap. Tim Danger hits the bullet streak. And Tim Danger's got the clear quad jump for Timeline on Vitamin K. He's got the checkpoint. Up and over. And moving on. We are moving on to Pitch Black for Tim Danger as Timeline is nearing the end of Vitamin K. Timeline goes up, grabs the moon, and we are sitting clear. Some more frame drops from Tim Danger's side. And we are clear of Pitch Black. As Timeline starts working through White Zone 1, 2, 3, and up over to those. No problem. Getting to the checkpoint. One bullet. 2, 1, 2, 3. Flying string. No problem. Making it no problem as Tim starts his descent back down the tower. He went Dry Bones, Splimp Swamp, riding the Fireball, jutting platform to the Koopa, dropping in the water. Tim just went down the tower, dropped like it was nothing. Forgot to turn all that on, that's alright. We're working on Pitch Black for Timeline as Tim Danger starts working through Maw of the Hammer. Timeline takes a hit. Tim Danger, Potaboos to the door. He hits a fish. He got fished. That gives Timeline some chance to catch up. Timeline's got the checkpoint, moving on to the last section of Pitch Black. Off the swoopers. Second chance at the door. Tim Danger is in the door as Timeline clears Pitch Black. Tim Danger starts select to get the RNG manipulation for Lemmy Koopa. Timeline moving into the tower drop. Second hit for Tim. And there it is. Tim takes the win. Tim Danger with a time of 7:32. Now we got a clean drop by Timeline. Moving to Maw the Hammer for Timeline. I know Timeline's got one of the top times in the world, so maybe a little out of practice, or maybe a little bit of pressure, or you know, this is a janky act, so I mean, could be any number of things. He just hit a swooper as a short jump. Timeline's a really nice guy, though. I really think both these guys are awesome individuals. Podoboo, Door, no mucking with the fish. He is also going to start to select manipulate the boss. And there it is, putting his time at 8 minutes and 57 seconds. This round is done. Let's take a quick peek at the standings and move into round 1, match 2. So after a really close round 1, Tim Danger will be moving on next week to be facing Next Level. Let's check out Next Level's run now. As stated earlier, due to unfortunate circumstances, Next Level's competition had to drop out, so we are just going to enjoy Next Level's run. Next Level versus Abai. Let's have a look at how Hashiro did his run. I'm sorry that if anybody was interested in me verifying the time for this one, I did not, as he had no opponent. He just had to complete a run to move on. No problem with the piranha drop. No problem on the big yeet jump. He's got the checkpoint. Floating blocks, slide, jump. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Next Level, clear stage 1. No issues, no issues. This guy is the world record holder at the time of this recording. Moving on to Ascension. And the Koopa, no sweat. Got the checkpoint. Thwomp Thwimp. Grab shell. Koopa. Not a problem. Easy going, easy going. Got the orb. Now we're moving on to Chutes and Ladders. 1, 2, spin on saws. 3, 4. Block, block, block. Checkpoint, no issue. Swaggy little duck jump. Spin on the chuck. Piranha. Platform, platform, platform. Rope and clear. Next Level at this point, sporting to us why he's got the best time in the world at the moment, as he moves on to Speed Runner. Thwomp Thwomp Podoboo, turtle turtle drop, turtle turtle drop, drop, flying platform Podoboo, checkpoint. Thwomp Thwomp, platform platform Podoboo, platform. Podoboo goal. I like that he bounces on the Podoboo, but he doesn't get much height, just enough to land on the ground and keep running. And we are through Speed Runner. Champ moves on to Vitamin K. Hitting the moving platforms. big jump. Second big jump. Up to the quad jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checkpoint. Skipping the checkpoint. Moving with confidence, this man. Down, back up, and down again. Up and around. Hit that. Bullet bill over the top. 3 up and goal. Speed runner, like it's nothing. Looks like unless he's hitting the button a little bit earlier, looks like his splits are almost a second faster than his world record run so far. As we move on into white zone, triple drop, 1, 2, block, bullet, bullet, block, 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 bullet, sideways blocks, skip the checkpoint again, triple bullets, spin to the line, up, and 2, clip, clip, oh, short, he hits a bullet. That pushes him all the way back to the beginning of the stage as he didn't hit that dangerous checkpoint. He's the champ though. I'm sure he'll just shake this off and move right along. Skips the checkpoint again. Blocks, lower bullets, and spin jump. Short on the spin jump. Oh, the bullet line. Takes him back to the beginning of the stage again. Things are getting interesting. Pop, up, up. 1, 2, 3, spin, 1, 2, yeah, through the line, no problem, 1, up, oh, too far, how, oh, he must have, I don't know how that happened. Moving on to the next attempt, short before the goal. He is losing a lot of time here. He's losing a lot of time at white zone. I know white zone's killed many a run for me. I mean, I can't say I do any better. But man, would you look at that. He's going for the checkpoint, doesn't want to do the first half of the level again. I don't blame him. Bullet line. It's a good thing he grabbed that checkpoint. He didn't lose as much ground that time. Bullet line. There it is. And we're through white zone. Took a hit, but he's still ticking. Moving on to pitch black. Problem bounce on those baby dead Yoshi ghosts. Platforms. He's got the checkpoint. Just a little bit short on the dead baby ghost Yoshi there. Up and over, that tricky jump. 1, 2, 3, goal. Now he should have been done with the game already, but white zone can be a tricky one. Not so many problems in pitch black. Now it's just the fall down the tower and Maw of the Hammer remaining. And he goes, clip the corner, smash Mario's head into that corner, forcing a restart twice in a row. I don't know how many times I've smashed Mario's head on that corner. Now we got a spike. And clip the corner again. Here we go, we got a nice little swivel going. He's going swim to swamp. He nails the swim to swamp to the fireball. Moving platform, Koopa, and the last drop. Orb. We got our first swim to swamp of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Those are always nice to see. Moving into Maw of the Hammer. Down the slope, potable, falling platform, wall climbs, the bullet jumps, swoopers, no problem, falling platform to the potables before the door, we got a door. No problem, gets through the door, no problem. Looks like he is opting not to take the RNG manipulation to save the time. Misses his second chance, hits the third chance. That's 2 hits against the boss. And there it is. 830. We got an 834. Next level, his run is undisputed for this round. Next level, we'll be going on to face Tim Danger next week. As we already know the results of this tournament, we are going to go right ahead and dive right into the next matchup. And here we are, round 1, match 3. Speed Demon 8706 versus Retro Gaming with Brandon. And they are underway. Both moving in to castle outskirts. No problem so far. Smooth as she goes. Speed looking like he's got a slight time advantage. He gets the yeet jump. Retro Brandon gets the yeet jump. Next set, no problem. They both have the checkpoints going. Oh, Speed hitting a snag. So is Retro. They're still neck and neck at this point. Oh, Retro taking another early death by the checkpoint. That gives Speed a slight advantage in this. Speed is going to hit the goal, and Retro took another hit by the piranhas. And down hole. They're close to the checkpoint, so he's not losing a whole lot of time. He can make that up. Speed making his way onto Ascension, and so far so good. To the Sparky, wall climb. Koopa no problem. There we go. Brandon is through stage 1. Thwomp, Thwimp, Turtle. And that is gonna finish Ascension 4. Speed Demon. He's just getting done as Ascension as Brandon starts underway. Oh, hit a snag, but he's making the checkpoint. Speed is starting Chutes and Ladders as Brandon is half a level behind. Got the shell jump, no problem. Speed takes a death. This gives Retro Brandon a chance to catch up. He's got the orb. Speed hitting those saws is that's closing the gap. Saw. Turtle. Block. Checkpoint. He is only half a level ahead right now. Those deaths really gave Retro Brandon a chance to catch up. Saw is no problem for him. Got the turtles, no problem there. Speed is clear. Retro Brandon, he is halfway behind still. Almost exactly halfway behind. Hit a ceiling spike. That's going to give Speed Demon a little bit of a chance to pull away. Hit those same spikes again. Hitting those jumps just slightly early. There we go. He's back on it. He's got it figured out. He's got up and over. As Speed begins Speed Runner. We got clear. As Speed hits turtles and platforms. There's the flying platform. Potaboo checkpoint. Speed is still sitting at about half a level ahead. Oh, it could be a little bit more now. Speed just finished Speed Runner. Speed's going to be moving on to Vitamin K as Brandon gets underway on Speed Runner here. Turtles. No problem there. Flying platform, Potaboo, checkpoint. Yep, he's still only about half a stage behind. He's maintaining his pace with them. He's just got to close that gap a little bit. We are clear as Speed Runner. This is before Speed Demon has a chance to get the checkpoint. So we may still see him catch up. And up, and Speed's got the checkpoint. As he's getting into Vitamin K, as Brandon's getting into Vitamin K, Speed is still about a half a level ahead. Speed hit the spikes. That's going to give Brandon a huge opportunity right here to close some of the gap. Moving on to the quad drop for Brandon. Brandon's got the checkpoint. Oh, he had to go back for the checkpoint. That's all right. Taking that early death saves a lot of time and having to die later on. Steve hits the end. He is now less than half a stage ahead of Retro Brandon, who is closing this gap. And Retro Brandon, he just hit the goal. He's nipping at the heels. He's nipping at the heels of Speed Demon. Let's see how White Zone treats everybody. White Zone, as we all know, could be a game changer. Oh, he missed the bullets. Oh, he ran in the hole. Brandon's trying to get in the White Zone. We are almost neck and neck here. Oh, Speed's got to get moving now. Brandon, oh, Speed took a hit. Brandon took a hit. They are neck and neck now. Whoever hits this checkpoint first is going to be in the lead now. We are waiting to see Speed with another death. Brandon hitting them flying platforms. Up over on a bullet. Oh, we got the checkpoint. Brandon in the lead. Brandon took the lead. Brandon moving across the flying blocks. Speed coming up. Speed's got the checkpoint. Oh, Brandon took a death there and back to neck and neck. This stage could go either way, man. This is holy buckets. This has got my heart pumping now. And oh, look at that Speed. Speed taking the win. Brandon got ahead of him for a moment, but Speed put the medal down, and Brandon's coming up on the end. He is not very far ahead. He is not very far ahead at all. Speed wants to win this one. He's got to keep booking. Brandon's on his heels. Brandon, you can tell Brandon wants it too. Baby Dead Yoshi jumps. Off the blob, the moving blocks, off the next blob, glass jumps, and we got checkpoint Speed Demon. We got an early death from Retro Gaming. That's giving Speed a chance to pull away again. Oh, another death. Oh, you know that hurts. Oh, they hit a death there too on Speed's side. Retro Brandon's trying to catch up. Blob, the moving blocks, blob, and oh no! Oh, that spike hitbox halfway through that block. That is a killer. Speed finishing Pitch Black. He's going to be moving on to Built to Fall before Brandon has a chance. Brandon's still looking for the checkpoint in Pitch Black. I didn't even see what got him that time, and a little short as Speed begins his descent. Dry Bones Thwimp Thwomp. Oh, bounced too high off the fireball. There you go, 1, 2, 3 hops. Brandon's got the checkpoint Pitch Black as Speed is getting the orb on Built to Fall. Speed is starting to lag behind. He hit a couple of upward pointing spikes. Speed Demon moving into Maw the Hammer, looking to close this thing off. Brandon hitting some of those spikes, hoping it's not the nerves getting to him. I know some people get more nervous during these runs than others when they know it's official. And we got a goal. Speed Demon entering the boss's arena as Brandon is getting ready for his descent back down the tower. Hit number 2. Barring, yep, there it is. Speed Demon taking the win. Retro Brandon was not very far behind. That was a close match all the way through White Zone. That was an incredible matchup. These are incredible competitors. It was really entertaining watching Speed Demon take the win. Brandon gonna finish everything up here now. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a clean drop, but a little bit off left to right can really cause you a lot of momentum problems in this level. 1, 2, 3. And there, hit the Koopa. One more try. Oh, overshot the drop. He was not far behind. Brandon really could have taken this one. Hats off to you both. This was a good run. Koopa to the drop. Got the drop under control. We got an orb. Moving on to Maw the Hammer. We got enough time. We're not going to have to cut this run short. He's got enough time to just finish it up. Potable. Platform. Wall runs. First, second bullet bill, third bullet bill, fourth bullet bill. Oh, third swooper got him. A little bit short on the third swooper. Oh, feeding the ceiling munchers. Into the second potable. I think if we do future tower tournaments, I think if Brandon comes back, he could have a real shot with a little bit more practice. This guy gave some strong runs. Just some small, minor things that need to be cleaned up on his. I think he could really put up a decent run. Once Brandon finishes this run, we're going to have another look at the updated leaderboard before we move on to the next round. And after the end of the next round is going to be the final half. Well, it's only two halves, I suppose, huh? Final half. Do you even know what you're talking about, buddy? Brandon going for the RNG manipulation so he knows where to expect him. One hit. 2 hits. And 3 hits. Retro Gaming with Brandon completes his run. Once this tower comes down, like I said, let's take another look at that. At the matchups. See what we're looking at. And then we'll move on to round 1, match 4. What a match. Speed Demon 8706 is moving on to the next round of the tournament. Let's move into the next round of this exciting non-stop action. And here we are. Round 1, match 4. In my opinion, we have 2 closely matched competitors, as we have the 8-bit versus Gaming with Grumpy. And this round is officially underway. Both onto the world map. Grumpy's got a slight edge. And 8-bit slides off before the first jump. Grumpy's got an advantage to pull ahead now. Good on the big jump. Grumpy's got the checkpoint. 8-bit misses a big jump. And Grumpy is clear of stage 1. Eighth bit is coming back up on the big jump again, as Grumpy is moving on into Ascension. 8th bit lining up those piranhas, makes the big jump. 8th bit's got the checkpoint. Grumpy trucking right along. Got the Koopa drop. 8th Bit gets stage 1 clear as Grumpy gets his second stage checkpoint. Problem with the shell jump. Working on a recovery for the wall run. Oh, he spun too early and hit a spike. 8th Bit is moving into Ascension. Grumpy take 2. Oh, he spun early again. Working on recovery as 8th Bit begins his ascent. Grumpy's got it. Grumpy's got the orb. 8th Bit's got the checkpoint. 8th Bit is sitting about a half stage behind right now. Oh, 8th Bit running into those spikes. That gives Grumpy some chance. Oh, 8th Bit with another death. Grumpy's really got a chance to pull ahead now. Grumpy hitting the saws, no problem. 8th Bit missed the shell jump. Grumpy's coming up. He's got the checkpoint. 8th Bit lands the shell jump. Grumpy's coming up on the end of Chutes and Ladders. And 8th Bit's got the end of Ascension. Grumpy is moving on to Speedrunner as 8th Bit moves into Chutes and Ladders. Grumpy is 1 stage ahead at this point. Clean starts on both halves. Oh, Grumpy takes a hit to the spikes. 8th Bit's got a chance to close some of the gap. He's got the checkpoint. Grumpy's got the checkpoint. 8th Bit is clear of Chutes and Ladders. Grumpy is clear of Speedrunner. The 8th Bit will be moving into Speedrunner as Grumpy will be moving into Vitamin K. Grumpy is about 1 stage ahead at this point. Clean start for both players. 8th Bit's got his checkpoint. Grumpy's coming up on the quad jump. 8th Bit takes a hit after the checkpoint. Ed was really close to the checkpoint. He's not losing a lot of time. Grumpy's got his checkpoint. 8th Bit into the lava. Eighth Bit's got the clear. 8th Bit will be moving into Vitamin K. Grumpy's got the clear. Grumpy will be moving into the ominous white zone. Solid starts on both halves. Oh, Grumpy takes a hit as 8th Bit works his way towards the first checkpoint. Gives him a chance to close the gap a little bit. Grumpy's second attempt to get to the checkpoint hits the ceiling spikes as the 8th Bit methodically works his way through Vitamin K. Grumpy, he takes one more shot. That's gonna hurt because here comes the 8th Bit. It is almost neck and neck. Grumpy needs this checkpoint now. And he's got it. Still got half a stage ahead on the 8th Bit. He drops in a hole, but that's alright. He is still half a stage ahead of 8th Bit. Well, streak, no problem. 8th Bit's got the checkpoint, takes the death on collecting the checkpoint, and Grumpy clears the level. He does standard jump over the bullets. 8th Bit's got the clear. 8th Bit's closed up a lot of the distance, moving into pitch black. Still anybody's game at this point. Solid start to the level for Grumpy. Oh, and he clips the corner. That throws his jump off and he hits the ceiling spikes. They are now neck and neck. Oh, Grumpy with the ceiling spikes. The 8th bit is pulling ahead. 8th bit's got the checkpoint, moving into the second half of Pitch Black off those dead Yoshi ghosts as Grumpy takes another shot. 8th bit's got to clear. Oh, and Grumpy dropping it on the flying blocks. Oh, Grumpy with ceiling spikes as 8th bit moves into the built to fall dissension. 8th bit takes his hit. Grumpy's got the checkpoint. Can Grumpy recover? I say it's still anybody's match as 8th bit takes a death and another death in built to fall. Grumpy's got his hands in his face, but he still has a shot on this one. Drybone Swamp to the fireballs. Last set of the descent. 8th bit is clear. He's going to be clearing built to fall as Grumpy. Swimp, Drybones, Swamp. Fireball, fireball, fireball. To the platform. Whoopa. He gets a clear drop here, it's still anybody's game, and he does. This one is going to come right down to the wire, folks. Eighth bit turning it around at the end, moving up, and he's got the door. He's using the RNG manipulation. Grumpy is really hoping for a mistake up here. Oh no, not that kind of mistake. He was hoping for a mistake from the 8th bit. We got second shot. Grumpy coming back up on the swoopers. Oh no, he took a hit just as the 8th bit finishes. No, 8th bit, no, now 8th bit finishes. 8th bit's ending with a time of 8:32. As Grumpy enters the boss, he is also going to start select RNG manip. So the winner is decided. Grumpy's just going to finish up this boss here, and that is going to end round 1, match 4. Not far behind Grumpy with a 9-minute run. So we had about a half a minute made the difference. Grumpy held the lead most of the round, but some hard times in White Zone especially gave 8th bit just what he needed to pull ahead and take the win. The 8th bit will be moving on. Let's take a look at what intensity, what tenacity. That was really a good run. With that, we have the 8th bit Gaming moving on to face Speed Demon 8706 in round 2. That'll do it for the first half of the tournament. Let's move on to the other side of the bracket. Alright, we are through one half of the tournament. Going into match 5. We got another couple nearly evenly matched competitors, in my opinion. Benny Kapow going on head-to-head with JD Gaming. Let's get this match underway. And the competitors are off. Benny with a straight run, JD with the tiny hop. Starting Ascension almost head-to-head. JD just barely one pixel ahead of Benny at the moment. And Benny pulls ahead, runs off the cliff. JD runs off the cliff. They're both back to the start of the stage. Benny's the first one to make it back to the big jump. He goes for it. Benny lands the jump. JD fell short again. Oh, Benny took a hit before the checkpoint though. They're both going to have to try the big jump again. Once again, Benny is in position to make the jump first. Benny runs off the cliff. JD jump. He's the first one to land a big jump. JD is taking the lead with that checkpoint grab. Ooh, and he misses a jump, pushing him back to the checkpoint. And Benny is still struggling on that first jump. JD is the first one to clear Ascension. Benny Kapow lining up for the big jump again, waiting for the Piranhas to line up. Benny's got the big jump. Benny's got the checkpoint. He is half a stage behind JD at the moment. JD is starting his work on Ascension. And Benny clears stage 1 before JD can make it to the checkpoint. That's going to put JD about half a stage ahead of Benny as we move to the shell jump for JD. JD missing that first shell attempt as Benny starts his ascent. JD shell attempt number 2, lands it, got that. And spin jump up, and JD clearing the stage just as Benny Kapow gets the checkpoint. See how Benny handles the shell. Benny handles the shell like a pro but misses the Koopa. Back to the checkpoint he goes as JD moves to Chutes and Ladders. Alright, Benny, can he recover? JD good on the saws. Benny recovered well, and end of Ascension for Benny. JD has got the checkpoint as Benny Kapow is going to start making his way to Ascension now, or to Chutes and Ladders now. JD taking a drop in Chutes and Ladders. Oh! JD missing that jump right at the end, pushing him back to the checkpoint again, and he hits some ceiling spikes. Benny's got the checkpoint. This is neck and neck again. Benny missed that platform after, but he did have the checkpoint, so he didn't lose a lot of time. Oh, Benny with another death as JD takes another win. Comes Benny Kapow, Chuck, Piranha, triple platform drop to the rope, and Benny Kapow is not far behind as they are both now moving on to Speed Runner. JD is underway. Solid start for JD. And Speed Runner, he's got the checkpoint before Benny can get in the stage. That's going to put him about half a stage ahead of Benny right now. And we got a clear as Benny's coming up on the checkpoint. Benny's got the checkpoint. He is still sitting about a half a level behind. Hits the ceiling spikes. He's going to go back to the checkpoint. Attempt number 2 on Speedrunner as JD is making his way into Vitamin K. Overshot to Podoboo. JD taking an early death in Vitamin K. Giving Benny some chance to make up some ground here. Benny's got a clear on Vitamin K. Benny with another death. That's going to put him almost neck and neck. If Benny can put the pedal down, he might be able to make up some ground here and make this a real match. Quad jump for JD as Benny gets underway. Oh, Benny with an early death. JD's got the checkpoint. He is still sitting about half a stage ahead of Benny at the moment. Benny's up to the quad jump. And JD clearing level 1 as Benny gets the checkpoint. JD still sitting about half a stage ahead of Benny Kapow. Oh, a spin jump too short for Benny. Back to the checkpoint as Benny is starting white zone. He's looking good for JD in white zone. Making it to the checkpoint, no problem. Benny is clear of Vitamin K as Benny is hitting the checkpoint in white zone, keeping him about half a stage ahead. JD, oh, right at the last bullet. That's going to cost him a lot. As JD is taking another hit. Oh, Benny is starting white zone now. Benny taking an early hit in white zone. JD had a solid bullet streak. JD is clear. Benny is now coming up on the checkpoint. He hit the ceiling spikes. That's going to put JD about a stage ahead of Benny. He is pulling away from him a little bit. It's going to take some extra work for Benny to try and take this one now. JD is entering pitch black. Benny's got the checkpoint. So that puts him about half a stage behind. Bullet streak. Benny takes a shot early in pitch black, just as Benny takes a shot near the end of white zone. Ooh, JD taking another hit. And Benny Kapow clearing white zone as JD hits that checkpoint. JD maintaining about a half a stage lead this whole way through. Oh, missed a tight jump. Tight jump back to the checkpoint for JD as Benny is entering pitch black. Ooh, Benny with an early hit and JD with the almost simultaneous hit on the spikes on the second half. Oh, they both take another hit, so they are about half a stage difference still. Benny with another shot. JD is clear as Benny is still working towards getting that checkpoint. Oh, ceiling spikes for Benny as JD begins his descent. One platform, two platforms. Swimp, dry bones. Benny's got the checkpoint. Swimp, swamp, fireball. This is intense. JD might have this one in the bag. He's got the clear on the drop as Benny hits the end of pitch black. Benny needs JD to make a mistake. Well, he gets a solid run on the drop to stand a chance now. Benny might have this, or JD might have this in the bag. Two bullet, he starts to drop. Birds. Benny takes a hit in the drop. Oh, just as he hits a Potaboo near the door. Oh, and the bullets. Benny's on the drop. Benny's got the drop as JD takes a drop into lava. That's going to put them almost neck and neck. Benny is just behind JD at this point. Swoopers. Benny is clear on the swoopers. Potaboos. JD is in the door. Oh, he took a hit on the boss. Here comes Benny Kapow. They are both in the boss room. It's the first one to take out the main boss here. This will determine the winner. They are both taking the RNG manipulation at almost the same time. One hit. Oh, and JD with another hit. Benny Kapow from behind, running just behind the whole match, comes up and takes it at the last possible second, and JD clearing as well. That was incredible. That was a really close match. I'm dumbstruck at the moment. I thought JD was taking it. Some mistakes on the boss allowed Benny to come ahead with the win. Benny is moving on to the next round. JD, that was a solid run. You almost had it, buddy. Really good show. Let's go ahead and take a look at that lead. What a match. Benny Kapow coming from behind to take the win against JD. That was a close game. That was really exciting. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going with this. These are fun. All right, match 5 is complete. We are moving on to match 6. Coming near the end of the tournament for this matchup, we have DCO Speedmaster versus Eric Busby. And the match is underway. I think both of these are really strong competitors. Should be looking at a real good show here. Neck and neck going into Castle Outskirts. Oh, Eric Busby with an early shot. Feeding the munchers. DCO taking a moment to line those piranhas up and going for the big jump, and he's got it. Eric Busby coming up on the 8 jump as DCO takes the checkpoint. Eric misses. Back to the beginning as DCO clears level 1. Oh, and Eric Busby with a shot between 2 pipes. Busby going again. Lining up the piranhas. Oh. And a short jump. Oh man, Busby does not look happy with his performance so far. DCO Speedmaster going ahead to the checkpoint in Ascension. And Busby having trouble getting this run underway. DCO taking a death in Ascension, giving Busby a chance to close some of the distance. DCO hits that shell jump, and DCO Speedmaster clearing Ascension just after Busby takes the checkpoint in stage 1. Busby's got a clear on stage 1, so he is about 1 level behind. As we've already seen, this level of difference doesn't necessarily mean the end of a run. DCO hitting the saws solidly. Busby is starting his ascent. DCO's got the checkpoint in Chutes and Ladders. DCO with a clean Chutes and Ladders level as Busby takes another hit in Ascension. Busby is not having a good run so far. DCO just put himself a whole another level ahead of Busby as Busby doesn't get quite enough air off that Koopa. Here we go, Busby moving up towards the checkpoint in Ascension. As DCO is making his way through Speed Runner. DCO's got the checkpoint. Oh, Busby misses the shell. DCO taking a swim in some lava, giving Busby a chance to make up some of this ground. Busby misses the shell again. DCO clearing Speed Runner. Busby is landing everything, moving on to the end of Ascension. So Busby's going to be moving into Chutes and Ladders as DCO moves into Vitamin K. DCO sitting at about a 2-level lead right now. This might be too far for Busby to make it up, unless DCO makes some big mistakes. Oh, and Busby drops on the saws. DCO hitting that Vitamin K checkpoint. So we pulling it back together now. DCO finishing Vitamin K as Busby hits the checkpoint in Chutes and Ladders. Second half of the level looks like it's going good for Busby. And yep, he is finishing Chutes and Ladders. So he's still sitting about 2 levels behind as DCO enters the infamous white zone. This might be an opportunity for Busby to make up some time. We'll see how DCO does in the white zone. DCO with a really solid first half of White Zone, grabbing the checkpoint, and Busby taking a spill in Speed Runner. Ooh, DCO taking a hit on that bullet streak. Busby dropping in the lava again. Oh, missing those bullets for DCO. And checkpoint for DCO as Busby takes, or checkpoint for Busby as DCO takes another hit. I'm sorry. Oh, and Busby back in the lava. DCO is nearing the end of White Zone. DCO's got the end of White Zone. DCO's gonna be moving on to Pitch Black. Well, Busby works on the end of Speed Runner. Busby's got the end of Speed Runner. Busby's gonna be moving on to Vitamin K. Well, DCO moves into Pitch Black. DCO maintaining about a 2-level lead right here. DCO pulling up on the checkpoint for Pitch Black, and he's got it. DCO with a solid second half to Pitch Black. Pitch Black is done. Oh, and he falls just short at the checkpoint. Busby falls short of the checkpoint of Vitamin K. I don't think there's any redemption at this point. You got to give this guy some credit, though. He's got some heart for trying. He putting in the run. Oh, he runs off the wrong side of the platform. DCO begins his descent back down the tower. DCO going with the dry bone swim swamp to the fireball. Busby is making his way back towards the Vitamin K checkpoint. DCO with a solid drop. Busby's got the Vitamin K checkpoint as DCO finishes Built to Fall. Busby clearing Vitamin K as DCO Speedmaster moves into Maw of the Hammer. Oh, he takes a muncher hit. That's going to keep about the 2-level difference. Busby's going to need a real solid White Zone, and he's going to need DCO to make a lot of mistakes at this point. Oh, Busby takes a bullet shot. DCO grabbing the moon and moving into the level. DCO's taking the RNG manipulation as Busby takes spikes in White Zone. We got 1. We got 2. Busby's getting a checkpoint. And that's the game, folks. We're gonna see a little bit more of Busby's run. We're not watching the whole thing due to time constraints, but Busby hit the end of White Zone. I think we are giving him 2 more minutes, 1 more minute into the run, and then the last minute of his run. That was a good attempt by Busby. Some early mistakes made it kind of difficult. DCO Speedmasters moving into the end of the second round. Busby running off a block in Pitch Black. Oh, right before the checkpoint. Falls right in that hole before the checkpoint. Missing the floating blocks. Busby is a solid individual, but he is just not having a good tower run today. He's got the checkpoint. And with the death by that ghost, yeah, that's it. Here's the end of Busby's run. Last minute, ran into a swooper, jumped into some lava. Bullet, 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 bullet. Swooper, 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 swooper. Podoboo, Podoboo, and into the door. Busby is going to forego the RNG manipulation and go for a straight win against Lemmy. He hits some ceiling spikes. Busby just having a hard time of it. Solid guy, but just having some troubles on the tower. Why'd we freeze? I'm not sure what the freeze was about there, but that's looking like it. He must have got the kill. I don't know why the video froze on us, but that does it. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that leaderboard as DCO Speedmaster moves on to the next round of the tournament. What a rough match that was. The fans of DCO Speedmaster got to be happy with that. But all the Busby fans out there, that was a heartbreaker. DCO Speedmaster will be moving on to round 2 to take on Benny Kapow. Since Sir Nickington is running unopposed, let's take a look at his run. And here we are on the bottom end of the tournament. We are up to match 7, which is going to be a showcase as one competitor was not able to complete their run. So we're just going to take a look at Sir Nickington's submission for the tournament. And we are underway, and looks like I forgot to insert the sound for the beginning. That's alright. Sir Nickington is a solid runner and a solid individual. We are underway. Pushing the microphone aside, looking serious as Sir Nickington gets underway. Piranhas. Ooh, a double hit on the top piranha. Oh, falls short of the platform. Second attempt at the piranha drop. I like his little 2 hits on the top plant. I did not realize he ran that way. I've never tried that strategy. He's got the checkpoint. Up and over the pipe. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. No, oh, falls short. Lost his momentum somewhere. And now we go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is going to finish Castle Outskirts for Sir Nickington. Moving on to Ascension. Sir Nickington begins his climb. Fireball, fireball, Sparky. Little jump, Koopa jump, got him. And checkpoint. Thwomp, thwimp, up to the shell jump. Hits the shell jump, no problem. Koopa, and the last spin. Orb, Sir Nickington is through Ascension. Moving on to Chutes and Ladders. And there he goes. To the saws. No problem with the saws. Rope, Koopa Koopa. Rope, block, block, block. No problem, checkpoint. Some dropping platforms now for him. Chuck, piranha, platform, 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 rope, and clear. Sir Nickington is through Chutes and Ladders. He will be now moving on to Speed Runner. And here he goes. Thwomp, thwomp, Podoboo. Koopa, Koopa. Koopa, Koopa, platform. Oh, falls short, hits some spikes. Podoboo. Koopa, Koopa, platform. Koopa, Koopa, platform. Platform, moving platform. Podoboo. Oh! Overshot the Podoboo right before the checkpoint. Koopa, Koopa, platform, 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 and Podoboo halfway. Thwomp, Thwomp, platform, platform, Podoboo, platform, Podoboo, clear. Sir Nickington is through Speedrunner and moving on to Vitamin K. No problem so far. Up to the quad jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. And checkpoint in Vitamin K. Second half of the level. Up and over. Up, Bullet Bill, and clear. That will be the end of Vitamin K. We'll be moving into the White Zone. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Bullet, bullet. Floating platforms, bullet, platform, platform, and checkpoint. Pop, pop, pop. Spin. Streak is good. Bullet short. Hit some spikes. But he is having a really good run. Oh. Just as I say that, he falls off a block. Block, block. Bullet, bullet, bullet. Block. And streak. Block. Bullet. One. Oh. Past the bullet. Bullet, 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 platform, haha, yeah, I suppose kinda. 2, 3, and we are done with White Zone. Moving into Pitch Black. Here he goes. Coming up on the checkpoint. No problems. Here is the second half of Pitch Black. Getting over those flying dead baby Yoshi ghosts, no sweat. Oh, right at the end. Second half of Pitch Black, take 2. No problems with the ghost trains. Spikes on. That is probably the trickiest jump for the second half of the level, where you got to get under those low downward pointed spikes. There it is. One more and we are through Pitch Black. It is time for Built to Fall. He's just got to climb back down the tower and hit Ball on a hammer. Here he goes, coming down to the Thwimp, Dry Bones, Thwimp, Thwomp, Fireball, Fireball. He likes to go 2 hits on the Fireball. Koopa and drop. That is a clean tower drop right there. Sir Nickington will now be moving into Maw of the Hammer. And here we go. Podoboo, Podoboo, platform, wall run, bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, bullet 4, 1, 2, 3, swoopers, Podoboo, Podoboo, and grab the moon with the door. He is foregoing the RNG manipulation, hit the far right. We got pipe, middle pipe, and tall pipe, and that's going to do it for Sir Nickington's run. So we got a real solid submission from Sir Nickington. As we are currently up to date on the leaderboard, we're going to move right along into the 8th and final round for round 1, or 8th and final matchup for round 1 of Climb the Tower tournament. And here we are. The 8th and final matchup for round 1 of Climb the Tower tournament. This matchup will be between ZV Gaming and Italian Meat Gaming. And here we go. Players are locked in, ready to start their runs. They're both starting into castle outskirts. Italian Meat taking a minor slight lead in the beginning. So he is missing part of the top of his screen. Misses the yeet. ZV's turn, runs off. Take 2 for the yeet for both teams. Italian first. Italian short. ZV's turn. ZV is also short. Take 3. There he goes. Italian short again. ZV is didn't make it up that far. Take 4. ZV's going first. Italian's got it. VZ is short. ZV is short again. Italian's got the checkpoint and he is now half the stage ahead. And falls short of the piranhas, the 4 piranhas at the end. Back to the checkpoint for VZ. For Italian, he's got the 4 piranhas as ZV runs off the edge. He's going to try again. Slow start to this one, slow start. And Italian is starting his ascent as ZV lines up for another attempt at the yeet, and he's got it. Checkpoint, and that puts him about half the stage behind. Oh, he also falls short of the 4 piranhas there, and Italian's got the checkpoint. Italian lining up for the shell jump. Overshoots. ZV having a little problems getting underway here. Italian drops it at the thwimp. 4 piranhas, and just like that, ZV has almost caught up. He's about 1 stage behind at this point as Italian just finished Ascension. So ZV enters the Ascension, and Italian is going to make his way into Speed Runner. ZV taking his time to get started here. Little duck, and he's on his way. Looking good on both sides. Oh, a spin jump. That was an accidental spin jump by ZV. Italian got the checkpoint as he falls off. Missing fireballs. Chuck Piranha. Last. Oh, he couldn't get the wall run. We're done with chutes and ladders for Italian Meat. He's running away with it. Missed the fireballs. 1, 2. There we go. And yeah, up to the checkpoint. That makes, with Italian starting speedrunner, that puts ZV about a stage and a half behind as he misses the next shell jump attempt. Checkpoint for Italian. ZV seems to be struggling with that shell jump as Italian takes the end of Speedrunner. Italian will be moving on to Vitamin K. ZV hits the shell jump, doesn't get enough height off the Koopa, as Italian begins to work his way through Vitamin K. Up to the quad jump. Ooh, misses on the thwimp for VZ. Italian's got the checkpoint. Wall run, shell jump, and he's got it. And Italian is at the end of Vitamin K. Oh, VZ didn't get it from after the shell jump. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Into the spikes. Ouch. Italian is starting white zone. He's running away with this one. And oh, hits the coin block right at the checkpoint. Right before the checkpoint. That's a big time loss. ZV is struggling at that shell jump. Italian's got the checkpoint. Moving on to the second half of white zone. Come on, VZ, get that shell. There you go. And that. And yep, he is climbing the wall. So, Italian just hits the end of white zone just before ZV finishes Ascension. They'll both be moving on to their next respective stages. Italian's going to be entering Pitch Black as ZV starts Chutes and Ladders. Ooh, early death by both the competitors. EV struggling to get his feet going. I know he can do better than this. Having an off day for ZV. Now is not the time when you want to see an off day. Right before the checkpoint on both. Oh, Italian's got the checkpoint. My mistake. Ooh, spikes right there for Italian. VZ coming up on the checkpoint and he's got it. Italian nearing the ending of Pitch Black. ZV, oh, stealing spikes got him. Italian's got Pitch Black. So Italian Meat will be moving on to Built to Fall. And ZV hits the end of Chutes and Ladders, moving on to Speedrunner as Italian rides that fireball all the way over. Preparing for the last drop, and his drop is good. Italian finishes Built to Fall, and we'll be moving on to Maw of the Hammer as ZV begins his way through Speedrunner. Italian up to the door, and he's got it. If Italian can finish the boss here, that will put him up into the next round. ZV still looking for that checkpoint in Speed Runner. Ooh, Fireball. Giving him a chance to catch up. Make up a little bit of that ground. That's 1, 2, 3. That's it. Italian has the win. We're going to give 2 more minutes of our time to ZV Gamer. We're probably going to cut out some content just for time's sake. But that's going to do it. We're going to take one more look at the final rankings. But for all of us, to all of you, I appreciate you all. We are looking at a good lineup for round 2. Gonna give Italian ZV just a little bit of chance to try and at least clear the stage, hopefully before he runs out of time, before we skip to the end of his run. Oh, out of time. Skipping to the end of his run. Resetting the RNG. Solid play at this point. There's 1. There's 2. And that's game. We are going to shoot over and take one last look. Let's see where our next competitors lie. And that'll do it. We're ending round 1 with one more blowout. Italian Meat Gaming will be moving on to take on Sir Nickington in round 2. So, next week, tune in. Watch Tim Danger versus Next Level. Speed Demon 8706 takes on the 8th Bit. Benny Kapow versus DCO Speedmaster. And Sir Nickington versus Italian Meat Gaming. Thanks for watching today. Miigwich, gracias, obrigado, wutsao, shia, pinigis, slamat, kudos, miosi donkushin, hi, haniwa stay, shukran, shukriya, domo regato, tak, grazie, kiora, manana, welelen. And we'll see you on the next episode of Climb the Tower, Tournament 1.